Tell me about some of your best memories of high school here.
My best memories of high school. Well, let's see. I first got involved with student council a couple years back, and as a junior. I was kind of hesitant to do anything other than that because, well, as a freshman or 8th grader, I was like, oh, well, student councils are for the higher up students and whatnot. So I was always kind of shy. But no, so one of my teachers said, I'm the advisor. She said, you'd be great. That's not what student council is anymore. It's more of a all-inclusive kind of thing. It's everybody that wants to better this school. And so I got involved in that, and since then I was now in class president. But no, to get involved with that brought me in such a close connection with my school, because now I wasn't just coming here to learn. It made school something exciting and fun to do all the time.
And a lot of people we've talked to, because we've done interviews at Lincoln, some today and some yesterday, have talked about activities that student council put together, and you ask them, what are some of your best memories? And it's one of those activities.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Student council is, well, obviously being in student council, I'm a little bit biased toward it. But no, it is such a great thing for the school, because it does bring everybody together. And like did anybody mention the Dude Be Nice program? I don't know. It's a program started. It was out in California. A fella does he runs a business out of it, but it's emphasizing how we can point towards people that are underappreciated or we don't think about, like our lunch ladies or our janitorial staff, or just normal average students. And doing this Do Be Nice, we're trying to get closer with our community. Like we did a retirement party for one of our lunch ladies back here, and I believe it was December. And that just made it connects you with the school and the people that you don't normally talk to. But through like that Dude Be Nice, the whole school came together and enjoyed that time, just as a little thank you.
Sure, that's great. Tell me about a class that you particularly enjoyed.
Class that I particularly enjoyed. My student council advisor is Mrs. Klum. And
Mrs. Klum's been mentioned as a favorite teacher by other people that we've talked to here too.
That it does not surprise me. She is the living end. No, she was the one that brought me into student council originally. But no, she has been just such an inspiration to all of us, because not only is she our instructor, but she knows how to interact with us on a level that connects. Like she likes to joke and laugh. It's not so much like, oh, that's my teacher, and I hand my grades in or my papers and I get stuff done. She cares so much about the students here, and obviously running is one of the co-advisors for student council along with Mrs. Garceth. But she is just a real great person, a real dream to work with.
Tell me about a class that you had to work your hardest in.
The class that I had to work my hardest in, American Lit and Comp, was my sophomore year. In American Lit and Comp, I was supposed to be accelerated in English, so I took American Lit and Comp as it was intended as a fast track when I first got here in 10th grade. American Lit was for juniors. But I had taken prerequisite courses at the junior high to excel into that. And I remember American Lit and Comp was a struggle for me, because I had to become accustomed to proper grammar. Yes, I knew that I don't say ain't or something, but becoming with grammar and mechanics of writing, it was a big leap. But that was one of my real struggle classes for me, one of my lower grades. But the fact is, even though it was such a low grade, Mrs. Russell eventually pulled me through. I mean, when I say low grade, it wasn't obviously a terrible grade, but it definitely was something that you had to learn on it, and then learning to do it, I was able to take like AP English in my junior year, and then college English this year. But you have to get that solid basis, and I think at the time I was a little bit like, oh, it's got to be the teacher, got to be the teacher, because we're all high and mighty as teenagers. But no, now looking back, it's a blessing, and I still have some of those papers in my saved documents, and I look back at them and I want just to kind of cringe that I used to write that way. But yeah, so.
What are your plans for the future?
In the future, well, my uncle is a dentist here in town, and I've worked at his office for about 3-4 years now. And he always jokes, he's like, Evan, in about 10 years, I'll be ready to retire. So I've been thinking about going to dental school. But that's one thought. I have other thoughts. I want to go for get a degree in biology to start with, and something like that, and see where it takes me. Right now I'm planning on going to River Falls. River Falls. I like that because they have the agriculture as well. I live on a farm, so that's always in the back of my mind. And with how many different things they have out there, it's just kind of thinking about what will happen, what can happen from what I don't know about. So I'm trying to stay really open with the possibilities.
I've told this to other young people that good grades keeps all the paths open. And once you don't have them, well, then some paths look less likely that you'll be able to go down if that's what you decide for your future. So that's great. You have lots of choices that are still in front of you.
Yes, exactly, and that's true, because if you take, or let's say, like I used to hear, I had friends in the past, they say, oh yeah, senior year is your year to kind of take a break and take a breather, and at the same time, I tried to take a few a little easier load with still some AP, but no, it really is. You have to stay with it, and the colleges nowadays do look at that, and yeah, keeping with your grades. Obviously, if you're a C student or an A student, it doesn't matter. It's so long as you're trying that whole time, and if you maintain that grade average, then obviously. But yeah, it is something that you have to take into account. You really do need to think about it for the long run, because this high school career is the basis for the rest of your life.
Right. Well, congratulations on your achievements here. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.